Hey there everyone, my name is Nathan and I'm the owner here at Minnesota Mobile Guy. If you're not already familiar with us, we're a business based here in the US state of Minnesota, but we assist customers from all over the world with all sorts of different issues and services for their smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. One of the services that our customers most frequently ask us to perform is the removal of the Google Account Lock security feature on an Android device, also known as the FRP lock for factory reset protection. Now, here with us today, we have an Android tablet that is from ONN, that is a mobile device manufacturer that's actually now owned by Walmart, and this model happens to be called a Surf tablet, and it is set up as a kid's model. So it comes in this protective type of case, and it has this kickstand on the back, and the software is kind of geared towards minors and kids using it instead of an adult. But as it is still an Android device, it does fully run Android, and as such, it does have the FRP lock as part of the firmware, and this specific device does actually have the lock enabled right now, because as we can see here, as we go through the initial setup steps, we get to the screen that tells us that the device was factory reset, and to continue, we have to sign in with the previous Google account that was used on the device. So we've been contacted by tons of customers over the years asking us for assistance with this specific issue on this specific model, usually either because they themselves accidentally got locked out of their own device and couldn't remember or recover their login information after having done a factory reset, or because they purchased the device used from a dishonest seller who didn't tell them that the device was locked. And then after the purchase, the buyer obviously discovered the lock, and of course they weren't going to have the previous user's login information, and in those cases the seller has usually long since disappeared, since it is a scam that happens all the time these days in the buying and selling of used mobile devices. But we're making this video here to show any interested customers that we do offer a service to be able to get the lock removed from this exact model without having to have the previous user's login information. The procedure that we do is something that's done directly to the device while it is plugged into a computer. And the great thing about this is that it's something that can be done for just about anyone, anywhere in the world. So you don't necessarily need to be located here in our local area in order for us to be able to do this for you. You would just need to have a decently powerful Windows PC along with a fast and stable internet connection, and we can remotely connect right to your computer through the internet in order to perform the exact same procedure that we just did here with this one. So, actually, before starting the video, we had already done 99% of the work necessary to remove the lock, just so that we could keep this as short as possible. We just left the lock in place right before the last step so that you could all see that it was indeed locked, so that you know that we can really do this. We're not trying to scam anyone, no tricks being pulled here or anything like that. Now that the last step has been completed and the device was reset, we're going to go ahead and go through all the initial setup steps, and then we should be able to see that we can get all the way to the home screen. So on the Wi-Fi page, we're actually just going to skip that and set it up offline. And now with the Google services here, we're just going to accept them all and skip. And then we don't need to set a PIN, so that step will be skipped also. And now it's going to pull up all of this kid stuff here offered by ONN, so we're just going to skip that also. And then about the Google Assistant, we're going to hit next. We're going to choose our navigation mode. And there we go. We're all the way through the setup steps now and at the home screen with full access to all of the apps and settings and features. And this is just like a brand new device that never had the lock on there. While we're here, I'm going to pop down into the settings just to show you exactly what we are working with here. So when we go to About Tablet, we can see that it says ONN 8 Kids Tablet, the 8 just being an 8-inch screen size. And then for the model number here, ONN always uses random model numbers, usually beginning with a 100. So the 100135794, that's the specific model of this exact device here. So if you have one of these on devices with the Google account lock enabled and need help getting it removed, we would love to assist you with that, so go ahead and get in touch with us. All of our contact information will be right down in the video description, and we'll also put a slide at the end of the video that has all of our info there as well. While you're here, make sure to check out some of the other videos that we have here on our channel, as we offer a lot of different services for thousands of models of mobile devices, and I'm sure you'll find something there that could come in handy someday. Hitting that subscribe button while you're there will enable you to be notified of all of the new videos and services that we're constantly adding and putting up, just like we're doing here with this one. Y para todos ustedes hispanohablantes, nosotros también hablamos español, así que ustedes también nos pueden contactar sin duda. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.